Block content. What's happening, my block buddies? Welcome to a new episode of Blocked Content. My name is Callum, and this is your content for today. So, this video is about Princess Peach and Super Mario Odyssey, and apparently this girl's got her own Cappy. So this is really interesting, this is really cool. We've seen this on the official website of Nintendo, of Super Mario Odyssey, and you know, it's just setting everything ablaze. I mean, what does this happen for the story? So let's dive into this, and remember that you can be the comment question winner. Your comment will appear in the next video, so if you have a very cool, informative answer for this video's question, subscribe to my channel and leave a comment on this video. Today's comment question is, will you be able to play as Princess Peach in the game? Well, alright, let's get into it. Okay, so on the official Super Mario Odyssey website, there are a lot of cool new pictures, there's a lot of cool new content, there are videos, and you know, definitely check that website out because it has all the content that you would want. It's actually supermario.nintendo.com, and if you look at the website, it has a lot of cool information. It's a very cool one-page website where you scroll along, and you can actually pre-order the game there as well, and you can see a whole bunch of videos. And you know, a lot of people have messaged me and said, hey, wait, there's something happening in a new picture there, because there is an invitation for the wedding, the royal wedding that's happening in this game, and on that invitation there's a new picture, a new render of Bowser and Peach, and it's very similar to something that we've seen before, but now Peach's tiara, Peach's crown, has the Cappy eyes on it, but this is a little bit different than we've seen on the Cappy that Mario wears, right? It says invitation for Mario, it's Bowser and Peach's royal wedding. So go to supermario.nintendo.com after this video and definitely check it out, because it's you know, pretty blowing up right now. It's really interesting because this changes the story in a lot of cool different ways, and possibly what you're going to be saving in the game. So it kind of looks like Peach has a Cappy herself. Now, does this mean that this version is evil or something? Well, it kind of looks like this version is evil. I mean, it has evil, angry eyes. The eyes are purple, and we can even see that it has long eyelashes, so it's likely a female as well. I mean, that's the theme in those kinds of imagery in Nintendo. So I don't really know if this would be an evil Cappy. I mean, that's what you would think, but then if you look closely, it kind of looks like this Cappy might not be angry at, you know, just you as the player, but Peach is also angry, so this Cappy might be angry at Bowser. And if you kind of think about what that means, maybe this Cappy has been stolen by Bowser's top hat, the cap, you know, and so maybe it's this really weird, you know, 6-character story that's about Bowser stealing away Peach. Mario has to rescue them, and Bowser's Cappy steals away, you know, Cappy's girl, Cappy, and he has to go and save her. So that's a really interesting hook, kind of having, you know, 6 characters in the mix like that. Maybe this Cappy, maybe this crown is sort of a wedding gift from Bowser. Maybe this is truly like the bad guy of the story. That could definitely be the case as well. But I think that there's a little bit more layers to this as well. You know, Bowser might have his very own Cappy as well, which would be very, very cool. That big top hat that he has, the white hat, looks super cool. Mario has one as well. It's even on the official amiibo, but Bowser's one, of course, looks angrier, looks more evil, and even has the spikes and the Bowser logo that we've known since older games. So, looks really cool. He even throws the hat with a very cool spin to Mario in the very first trailer that we've seen of this game. So that would kind of seem, you know, Mario throws Cappy all the time. That's the main move that you have in the game. So yeah, people were already kind of speculating maybe Bowser has some of this ability as well. And if he does, that's going to make for a very interesting fight. And, you know, some people say, hey, maybe Bowser, you know, is taking over Peach. Maybe Bowser is, you know, literally capturing Peach, but I don't think that's the case. If you look at the picture, any, you know, imagery that we see of Peach is, you know, sad, she's screaming for help, she's being stolen away, she's angry at Bowser, so this is not something that she's doing, this is something that she's doing against her will, you know, so definitely don't think that she's being possessed or anything. That would be pretty weird. I don't think that is the case at this moment at all. I do think that if Peach's Cappy is angry, do you think that maybe Bowser took over the Broodals? And so, for those of you guys who don't know, the Broodals are an evil wedding planner organization. We've seen them in a couple of videos. We've also seen boss fights with them. These are these angry rabbits, sort of acting like mini bosses. So these rabbits all have their different abilities. They all have their different colors and different, looks, and they look really cool. But maybe this evil wedding planner organization is sort of like the Koopalings, right? They're mini bosses. You encounter them maybe in every level, one of them, and they all wear hats. So they could also be under Bowser's sort of Cappy spell. Maybe they all have their very own will, but maybe Bowser has actually in some way kind of stolen away their own free will, if you will. So that's kind of what I theorize at this moment, is that Bowser has sort of learned a way to infiltrate the Cap Kingdom, kind of know how it works to capture things, kind of like Mario does with Bowser's minions, right? And in that way, sort of, take control of the entire situation. Now, that is very interesting to me, because that would mean that the Broodals might not even be an evil wedding planner organization at all. They'd just be like these awesome rabbits that kind of possibly want to help you, and now they don't. So it would be cool to see them maybe return to the ending of the game to plan Mario and Peach's wedding, though I do not think Nintendo has the guts to go exactly there. But that's a discussion for a different time. I do think that Cappy could want to rescue his Cappy girl from Bowser's hat, kind of like Mario wants to save Peach from Bowser. This is kind of a weird, sort of like a vicious kind of circle where everyone is trying to save everyone. Everyone's kind of stealing everyone away. I kind of like that idea. So I want to see where this is going. We've always had Mario. We have always given Mario some sort of partner in the games, but we've never had that partner have a different kind of like boss instead of just Bowser or Mario's enemy as a whole. So I want to hear you guys' thoughts on that. Did something like this ever happen in the Mario and Luigi RPG games? Definitely let me know. And I do think that the Cap idea in general is taken, a bit too far with this. I love it though. It's really cool. I think that it's in enemies. The enemies in the game wear caps and hats, and that's really cool. Taking them over, it makes sense. And I think that even in the worlds, there's a lot of caps and cap imagery, and there's caps on the buildings. There's, your entire vehicle is a cap as well, is a hat. And now even Peach has one as well with the eyes. So I think there's a lot of things that you can lean off of that, and it's a very cool kind of new way to develop the story. So thank you so much, Nintendo, for actually showing this on the website. I think they know when they release a tiny bit of info. So they were very, they knew what they were getting into by posting that picture on the official website. Now, another cool, funny thing that I wanted to mention is on the website as well, is that it says, travel with Mario on a captivating journey. I love that. Explore incredible places far from the Mushroom Kingdom as you join Mario and his new ally Cappy on a massive globetrotting 3D adventure. So it says far from the Mushroom Kingdom. So maybe this is a confirmation that we might start in the Mushroom Kingdom. It is a kingdom that's technically in the game because it's in a cutscene, but maybe we won't be playing there. So sadly, this text seems to hint at the latter. But the thing that I found really funny was that in the picture it says Bowser and Peach, a royal wedding. This invitation for Mario with a heart and Peach's crown sticker on it. But then in the text below it, it says, crash the world's weirdest wedding. The dastardly Bowser is planning a lavish, no expense spared wedding to Princess Peach, and Mario is definitely not invited. Now this I think is pretty funny, because in the one picture you say, this is invitation for Mario, and then you say he's definitely not invited. So maybe the back of that thing says, well, nope, you're not invited. I thought that was a pretty funny hint to that. And why would Peach want to invite Mario to a wedding that's with someone else? That's kind of cruel, Peach. So hope this is kind of like like a mean trick from Bowser using Peach's crown stamp on it. So that's kind of all that I could glean from this. Anyway, I'd love to hear what you guys think of this. Definitely answer the comment question, because if you comment down below, you could be featured in our next video. And today's comment question is, will you be able to play as Princess Peach now that we know that she has Cappy, or some sort of Cappy? Also, the previous comment question, will Princess Peach's castle appear in Super Mario Odyssey? Our answer comes to us from the very cool user Portugal Player, and he actually had a very interesting theory. He says, in my opinion, the game should start in the Cap Kingdom, after a cutscene where Bowser takes Princess Peach and Mario finds the Odyssey. Mario should travel around the world to explore a lot of new kingdoms that are really different from his home, and the Mushroom Kingdom can be a special kingdom where you can find a familiar Super Mario looking style of kingdom. But probably you should only return after collecting a lot of power moons, since there was a confirmation that in Super Mario Odyssey there will not be a hub world. I can exclude that possibility. I think that the developers of Super Mario Odyssey are trying to unify almost all the types of gamers in Super Mario Odyssey, because you have the classic 2D side-scrolling sections for the people that like the 2D games, you have linear ways to complete some things in the game, because you have the power moons that are highly identified in specific routes that you need to take while playing, the main power moons that have a special animation when you catch them, you have open worlds with lots of secrets to the people that enjoy open world games, you have exploration that makes you feel like a tourist within new countries where you want to experiment with all the things available, and you can customize the very own Mario, making you feel that you are part of the kingdom that you are visiting. If they try so hard to unify the gamers, so why not do the strange and bizarre looking kingdoms to the people that enjoy that type of game, but as well try to do something more familiar to the gamers that like to feel comfortable in the classic style of Super Mario games. Doing kingdoms that are more cartoonish than others. If the Mushroom Kingdom is in the game, the main attraction should be Princess Peach's castle, because it have been since Super Mario 64 the principal place of this kingdom, and it was almost confirmed that it really is in the game because of the image of the castle in the Odyssey ship. To conclude, I really think that you are able to enter in the castle and maybe find some power moons or defeating Bowser, because the Mushroom Kingdom was also referred in the map, and the Princess Peach castle was also shown in Odyssey, like I referred before. So thank you so much, Portugal Player. That was a really interesting comment, and we kind of all paint a picture right now, so that's really fun. Thank you so much for sending in your comments, everyone. These are always so much fun to do, so definitely keep on sending them and answer the comment question of today also. So remember, if you aren't a member of the Blocked Content family yet, no worries, click that subscribe button now, and all of the news and the fun that you care about will be delivered daily to you. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you around the corner where there's always more Blocked Content.